Okay, I'd like to tell you a little bit about a tool we've been working on that is designed to allow you to extract spreadsheets quickly and easily from web pages using reusable scrapers. Let me show you what we mean by that. So here is a web page of the status of the elevators and escalators in the Washington Metro system. Our tool is addressing the situation where what you have is a web page containing some information and what you want is a spreadsheet. We've observed that people run into this situation periodically because they want to use some analysis tools that they've mastered for spreadsheets, such as sorting, computing values, drawing graphs, or combining the information with some information from another spreadsheet. The procedure for getting the information into a spreadsheet is not very difficult. A very simple approach would be you select some text on the web page, you copy that text, and then you paste it into the spreadsheet. For web pages that are already neatly structured, like rows and columns tables, you might be done. Or you might need to repeat that process many times, which could take some time. Then, when you've finished, you now have a spreadsheet which can be used for the analysis you're planning. But then, what happens when the Washington Metro repairs some escalators? Well, now, the spreadsheet that you built, that you spent time working on, is outdated. And the analysis you constructed from the spreadsheet is based on outdated information. To update that analysis, you'd have to repeat the process from before. Now let me show you how you'd get a spreadsheet with our tool. You again have the web page and you have a spreadsheet. And you do about the same tasks as before. The only difference is you'll be dragging and dropping. And you only need to do a part of the table. Based on your actions, our system builds a reusable web scraper, which is a little program that knows how to extract information from this web page and put it into a spreadsheet. Now, when the Metro updates the status of their escalators, we can use the scraper and automatically build a new spreadsheet whenever the web page is updated. And because the scraper is reusable, we store it in our repository of scrapers. If you are using our tool and you want to scrape a web page that someone else has already scraped, you can just use the scraper that was previously built, meaning that you can take your spreadsheet without any work at all. So now I'll show you concretely what it means to use our tool to create a scraper for this page. So here we have the same page again. We just go up here in Firefox, and here's a button that launches our tool. Now, we scroll this into view, and the first thing we want to do with this table that's ready to be built over here is let's drag over the headers. So we click, there's a blue box that shows you exactly what you're selecting at the time. You click on the first piece of information you want to drag over, and you drag it over into the column header. And then the second column header, you do the same way, the third column header, and now the final column header. Now you maneuver your blue box to the first cell of information, and you drag it over to the corresponding cell of the table. And then you grab another piece of information. You can work in whatever order makes sense to you. You can work across the rows, or down the columns, or however you want. And you grab the first 2 rows of the table. And when you've got those done, then we're ready to learn the scraper, which we do by hitting the preview button. And then we wait a little while the system thinks about it. And after a little bit of time, we get back this completed spreadsheet of information. And then we can go back to the original page, and there's now orange color over the things that the system used in creating the table. And when you're satisfied that that looks more or less right, that the scraper has done a good job, then you can save and close the scraper using here the Save and Close button. And you're done. That's all there is to it.